gold plate.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to Learn English with Blaine. And this is your intermediate dictation number 21. And we are going to, the topic is going to be adjectives to describe people. And remember to get your pen and paper ready because you are going to listen and then write what you hear me say. Now, there will be 7 dictations, and I will say each one 3 times. Okay, let's get ready for dictation number 1.
It's just a lot.
Tell me more about your sister, period. I hear that she is very cordial and chatty.
No one can use all this stuff, so it's just...
Tell me
I
more.
understand it's hard to make a decision
Tell
on every
me
single one,
more
but we can't sit here and make
about
a decision
your
on every
sister,
single piece,
period.
or else
About your
we're never gonna get
sister,
the task done. We're
period.
only on the garage right now, so
I
we need to
hear
move a little bit, move along
that
a
she
little
is
bit.
very, I hear that she is very cordial and chatty. I hear that she is very cordial and chatty.
I believe that deep in her heart, she really wants to get over this. At the same time, Dolores has been thrown into the middle of something huge and overwhelming, and she's doing what she
Okay,
can.
let's take a look at what I said. So I said, tell me about your sister. I hear that she is very cordial and chatty. Tell me more about your sister. I hear that she is very cordial and chatty. Now, in this dictation, we have 2 adjectives that describe people. So let's underline those, and then we'll talk about what these adjectives mean. Okay, I'll give you a moment to do that, to underline them. So we have 2 here. We have cordial, and chatty. Chatty. Cordial means friendly, and if somebody is chatty, it means that they like to talk to other people. So cordial means friendly, chatty means that they like to talk to other people. Usually these 2 go together because most friendly people are chatty. Now, just to keep in mind, this word chatty, there's 2 ways you can pronounce it. You can say chatty, which means that this would have a T sound, chatty, or you can say she's very chatty. It's almost like a D sound. And when people say this word fast, these 2 T's will often sound like a D. Like a D sound. Okay, let's move on to dictation number 2. Our neighbor is a very warm person, comma, but her children are extremely unruly. Our neighbor is a very warm person, comma. Our neighbor is a very warm person, comma, but her children are extremely unruly. Are extremely unruly.
For the last 2 hours, we really cranked it out. We got a full team. We're going as fast as we can, and the reality is, we have not put a dent in this house.
Our neighbor is a very warm person, comma, but her children are extremely unruly. Our neighbor is a very warm person, comma, but her children are extremely unruly. So there are 2 adjectives that we can see here. We've got... I'll give you a moment to do that, to underline those on your paper. So we've got warm and unruly. Warm, unruly. So warm means very kind or very nice. And unruly means that they cannot be controlled. They misbehave. They cannot be controlled or they misbehave. They will not listen. So we've got warm, meaning very kind and nice, and unruly, which means that they cannot be controlled. Okay,
Dolores
let's
is
go
out front
to
going through
dictation number
thousands
3.
of pieces of clothing. I would estimate probably 10,000 pieces of clothing are coming from upstairs.
Roberto's
And my
friend,
goal is to keep her doing
Roberto's
that the
best
rest of the
friend
day.
seems very
Not
nice, comma.
But we are going to
But
be up to the very
he's a little
last
grumpy at
second to
times.
finish this.
Roberto's best friend seems very nice, comma. Seems very nice,
We did
comma.
it. We cleaned
But he is
upstairs
also,
and the downstairs.
but he is
It was a slow
also
start, but we really pulled it out. At the
a
end.
little
We're
grumpy
getting
at
ready to take the
times.
family in and show 'em all the
A
work that we did.
little grumpy at times.
Boy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
My house.
What do you think? You know, it's
Okay,
always
so
fun to
let's
see a
take a look.
family walk into a house they haven't seen in 20 years. And you can
Roberto's
see the
best
emotion
friend
immediately from everybody.
Seems
Jenny, how
very
you feel?
nice, comma.
Definitely.
But he is
Talk about
also a
different
little
ways.
grumpy at
Yeah,
times.
in here too?
Mhm.
Roberto's
It's just hard
best
to put
friend
into words. It's
seems
just
very
really
nice,
unbelievable.
comma.
Like,
But
I
he is
never thought that this
also
would
a
happen.
little grumpy at
Oh,
times.
my God.
So we have an adjective there to describe a person.
It looks brand
I'll
new.
get you to underline that.
It's
One
unbelievable.
second.
Oh,
Oh, God.
And
This is like a
here we go.
rebirth. I mean,
So
this
we've
is
got
just
this
something
word.
I
You
never
know what?
dreamed
I'm just going to underline. So best is an adjective here.
Never.
Best
Arthur
is describing
truly
the
believes
friend, best
he's
friend.
getting his life
And the
back.
other one is
That's
this
a really
word here,
powerful thing to see.
grumpy.
Oh, my God.
Grumpy.
Oh, my God.
And just bear with me for a moment.
I haven't seen that
So
planet
grumpy, if somebody is
many
grumpy,
years.
that means that they're
It's astounding to
bad-tempered.
see it
Maybe
totally
usually
clear
they're
the way I
really nice
remembered it
people,
from many years ago.
but every so often, maybe in the morning,
Now I'm very
you know, many
excited
times
to
people
live
will
a
wake up
normal
in the
life.
morning and they feel
This is
a little bit
absolutely
grumpy. They want to go back to
We
bed.
finished the house.
So again,
We
sometimes
got
you can have a very
25,000
nice
pounds of
person,
trash outta here,
but they can be
and a
grumpy,
family has got a
bad-tempered
chance of getting their life
at
back.
times. If you have,
Oh
if
my
anyone, if you have any questions about
My
these
Oh,
goodness.
my God.
dictations,
Oh
just send
my
those questions
God.
to me in the chat box,
Just
and I'll be glad to give you
beautiful.
more
How do
clarification.
you feel, dear?
Terrific.
This is never
Okay, let's
gonna
go
keep
to
it this
dictation
way,
number
right?
That's right.
4.
Right? It's not going to change.
Absolutely.
It's really
My
important to
new boss
recognize
is so
that this is not
dignified
the
and
end of the
charismatic,
story. This
comma,
is the beginning of the story.
and I am so
We
happy
got
to
'em
be
off to a
working
good
for
start,
her.
But now it's up to them.
My
I'll
new
never forget
boss
it.
is so dignified.
It's just
My
amazing.
new boss is so
Amazing,
dignified
amazing,
and
amazing.
charismatic
No, you said something in
and
the garage.
charismatic,
There's no way to
comma,
repay what you've
and
done.
I am so happy,
All of you, the whole crew.
and I am
You
so
folks did
happy
a great job yourselves. You worked
to
your
be
butts off,
working for her,
and it shows.
to be working
Open
for
your
her.
house and open your hearts, and maybe you'll have a new one.
There are 3 adjectives here, maybe 4,
Is
3 or
Dolores
4
cured of
adjectives
hoarding?
that we can
Not
see
at
here.
all. The real work starts next week when Dolores has the urges to go shopping. The only way this house stays
Okay, let's
clean
take a look.
is that Dolores goes
My
to
new
therapy.
boss is so dignified and
I'm going to
charismatic,
make sure that she gets the
comma,
help
and
that
I'm
she
so
needs.
happy to
I
be
think this
working for
family
her.
needs to keep practicing
My new
setting
boss is
limits.
so dignified and
Everybody does their part.
charismatic, and
But
I'm
we
so
may be
happy to
able
be
keep
working
this
for her.
problem away.
So, like I said, there are 3 or 4
I am
adjectives
not
here that
gonna
we can
hoard
see.
anymore. Absolutely not.
Let's take a look
And
at
I
those.
promise to my husband
So,
and
the
my
2
children
big ones are
that this won't
dignified,
happen again. This is the
charismatic,
beginning of the rest of my life.
happy. Another
Live
one
happily
is to
ever
describe the
after.
boss is new. So that one I missed. So there we go. So we've got new boss, dignified. So the boss is new.
Nora,
She's
retired
dignified and
medical
charismatic. And the person that said this is happy. Now, new and happy are very common adjectives. But then we've got this word dignified and charismatic. Dignified, a serious person worthy of respect. So somebody that's really worthy of respect, that acts very proper, is dignified. And charismatic means very charming. And that means if somebody is charming, means they're a nice person that many people like. They know exactly how to treat people. They know how to speak to people. Very, I'm just going to make this into a capital right there. Okay, now, again, if you have any questions about these adjectives, just you can leave those questions
Sheila
for me in the
and
chat
Laura's
box
my sister.
below. But
Last time I
dignified
saw
and charismatic,
Laura's home was over
two
13
very
years ago.
good adjectives to describe a person.
She will not
Okay,
allow
let's
you
move
to
on now
visit
to
or stop
dictation
by,
number
and
5.
if you continue to ask, she becomes
Our
very
new
upset
friends came
and
by the other
asks,
day.
why are you
Period.
assuming
They
that I am
seemed
a
quite jovial to me. Our new friends
I'm Verly.
Our
and I am
new
Nora's
friends
sister.
came by
There's been
the other
days
day.
where I can't get hold of my sister
Came
for like
by
a day
the
and a
other
half
day.
on the phone.
Period.
Because I'm worried about her.
They seemed quite jovial to me. They seemed quite jovial to me.
About 30 years ago, her son
We have
Kevin was
two
diagnosed with
words
a
here,
brain
two
tumor.
adjectives to describe people.
And he
first let's
lived
go over what I said.
About 8 years.
Our new
with it.
friends came by the other day. They seemed quite jovial to me.
5:30
So we've got two adjectives here,
in the evening.
and I'll give you a moment to find those.
And that's when my life ended. Not a
Okay.
day goes
The
by.
big one, I think, so we've got new. New describes friends.
When
And then we
Kevin
have
passed
this
away,
word jovial.
then
They
Slim
seemed
was when
quite
it started to
jovial to me.
Every
Jovial
time I
means
would buy a
friendly
something,
and
I would buy
happy.
a set
Friendly
for him.
and happy means
It was
jovial.
almost a feeling.
Okay,
Kevin
let's
was gonna
move
come
on
back.
to. So again, friendly and happy is jovial. Let's move on to number 6. My cousin Vinny
She's
is
so
teaching
attached to these
at the
items
new
that taking
high
them
school
away
down
is
the
like
street.
reliving Kevin's
Period.
death. It really is.
He just started teaching last
She's
month,
told us
comma,
that she does not
but I
want to
think
get
he
rid
will
of
be a
anything.
very
She doesn't have
capable
anything
and
to get
prepared
rid of,
teacher.
and she will die
My
first
cousin
before
Vinny,
she
my
parts
cousin
with it.
Vinny is
If
teaching at the
Laura's
new
not
high
able to get
school.
rid of any of her things
Is
and refuses
teaching
to,
at the
then we
new
have to
high
call
school
protective services.
down the street.
I said,
Down the
"You
street.
best not do anything
Period.
like that. I'm
He
not
just started
holding anything.
teaching.
I'm collecting
He
things.
just
And I love
started
my collectibles,
teaching
and I'm gonna keep
last
collecting
month.
them.
Very
Last month,
concerned that my sister will
comma,
find a home and no one
but
will.
I think he will be a very capable and prepared teacher. A very capable and prepared teacher.
Nora, we were told you wanted to talk to us this morning. My name's Corey Chalmers. I'm an extreme cleaner specializing in biohazard and hoarding.
I had some very exciting news later last night. My nephew,
So let's read
Sheila's
this
son,
one.
who's in the military,
My
he's a
cousin
naval
Vinny is
officer,
teaching at the new high
is
school
coming
down the
home,
street.
and he asked
Period.
last night, could
He
he
just
come to
started
my house
teaching
and
last
visit
month,
today?
comma, but I think he will be a very capable and prepared teacher. My cousin Vinny is teaching at the new high school down the street. He just started teaching last month, but I think he will be a very capable and prepared teacher.
Things are going great.
So there are,
She's letting
let
the
me
sisters
see,
make decisions while she hangs out in the tent.
2 adjectives here.
He-
Yeah, two adjectives to describe people. So let's take a look.
Decide on one of them? Would that be
Capable
okay?
and prepared. Capable and prepared. Capable means that somebody has the ability to succeed. Okay, so if somebody is capable, it means that they can do the job well. And prepared means that they are ready and able to do some job, whatever that job is. They're very prepared. They're ready and able to do some job. So capable and prepared are 2 very positive adjectives. Okay, let's move on now to our last dictation of the day, of the video. Dictation number 7.
Odor is very foul. And
I like Martin, comma, but I think that sometimes he seems a little standoffish. I don't know why he gets like that. Do you think he may be a little shy? Okay, a couple more times. I like Martin, comma. I like Martin, comma. But I think that sometimes he seems a little standoffish.
You can't do this to yourself. Okay? I understand.
He
how you're feeling.
seems
You can't beat
a
yourself.
little
You can't go back.
standoffish.
Nothing you can do to go back.
Period. I don't know why. I don't know why
You all are throwing too much
he
stuff
gets
away
like
out
that.
there.
Is that right?
I don't know why
Yes.
he gets like that.
What's the matter?
Do you think he may be?
About what?
Do you think he may be
Guilty because when I let you come home,
a little shy?
I didn't know it was like this.
A little shy?
Don't feel sad, feel happy.
8 families were homeless.
Okay, so I'll give you a
You're gonna come
moment
and get all
to
this and
finish
give it to all
that
these
up,
families.
and
Does
then
that
we'll
help,
discuss
just knowing
it.
that these families are getting it?
Oh, this makes me happy. It really does.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I said. I like Martin, comma, but I think that sometimes he seems a little standoffish. Period.
When
I
was
don't
in
know why
second
he
grade,
gets like that.
our home burned
Period.
down.
Do you
So
think
I
he
know
may
how
be a little
devastating
shy?
it is. And I just
I
wanna
like
give
Martin,
whatever
but I
we
think that
can
sometimes he
to these
seems a
victims.
little standoffish. I don't know why he gets like that. Do you think he may be a little
I
shy?
just want to really applaud
Okay,
you.
now
You're
there
75 boxes away. which for
Two
me is a
absences
record.
here,
And hopefully that'll motivate
and I'll give you a moment to
like
find
motivate more
those.
tomorrow morning, okay? Because that's the last we have. Tomorrow morning's it.
Okay, so we've got standoffish and shy. Standoffish
Michelle, can we
and
go
shy.
with
So
this?
he's a little standoffish
Does it hurt?
and a little shy. Standoffish means not friendly. Not friendly. Or a little bit, you know, somebody can be a warm person, a warm, very friendly, kind person, or somebody can be cold. So standoffish means not friendly or a little bit cold. And then timid means somebody that's maybe a little nervous around people.
When I
They
walked
seem
in
very
the front
nervous
door,
around
it
people.
felt
They don't
like
talk very much. They're very quiet.
I was
That
in
is
a
shy.
dream. I just couldn't believe it was my home.
Okay, everyone. Well, you know what? I want to thank all of you for watching the video, for participating. Hope you learned a little bit in the video.
It brought us all to tears.
And I really appreciate you. I want you to know that. Remember, leave your comments or questions in the comment section below. Let me know if you want me to make more videos like this. And also, if you like the video, please remember to share, like, and subscribe. And remember, one last thing, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching.
It feels
Bye-bye.
like there's been some